Welcome to Overexerted, a Disney Lorcana podcast. I'm your host, Benny, and along with me, as always, is...
Two unprepared fellows. I don't know about you, James, but I was not prepared for him to start.
I wasn't either.
We were both like...
Hi, Kane. That's Heath. and Benny and some gift sets. The gift sets are much more prominent than you are, Benny, so are we talking to them today?
That's what we're talking about.
We're taking bets on how long before it falls over.
Yeah, before it topples.
We're talking about seeing things eye to eye.
Oh, well.
Oh, yes. Just get it right out.
I mean, we got lots to talk about today, that's for sure. So, Benny, why don't you rip the Band-Aid off and tell us, what on earth there is to talk about?
Well, there wasn't much. There wasn't much news today for anybody that's wondering. I've actually been saving this exact shirt for this occasion. The day when we finally had the reveal, and when we actually get the reveal of the card, I've got another shirt saved for that. So let's hope that we are the ones who get the reveal.
There has to be like 50 cards in that set for Goofy Movie for all of the content creators who want a reveal to get one, because everybody wants. Everybody does.
I'm just gonna put it out there now. If anyone ever wants to bless me with a card reveal, make it a draft card. Make it a card that's good and limited. I don't need none of these constructed bombs. Give me something that's good in draft.
I only need one of two. Eye to Eye or Power Line. I'll take those.
I think you're going to be fighting a lot of people for that honor.
So the art we got, of course, we're getting a Goofy Movie in Fabled, the 9 set.
Yeah.
The art that they showed is
literally pointing at Max and Goofy pointing at their eyes.
And Powerline looking like they're right on stage in the middle of Eye. So what you want is all on one card.
Yeah.
That's all I need. So, we're done.
Yeah. We're done.
Wrap it up.
All right.
We're out. Just to bring it back, we're talking about, of course, all the many reveals and spoilers and news announcement that came out today on the Lorcana cast, which, let me just say, wasn't it just last set that they didn't say there won't be one this time? They said there won't be any more Lorcana casts. And it's like, joking, just that one. So, we're back!
Just kidding.
So this wasn't a Lorecast, though. This was the next chapter.
That's true. Now...
But there are more Lorecasts coming, because now Greg Tito, the new communications manager, announced that he's doing a weekly Lorecast on the Discord or something like that.
Oh,
which is easy. It's like we had this 6 months or whatever of near silence.
Radio silence.
It's a flood of information, and now it's like communication every week.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting something from them, and like this. It's really cool. So the things that we heard about them hiring, planning, getting things done, it looks like those things are coming to fruition now that we can actually see and hear about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which...
A lot of exciting news today, actually.
Okay, so this is all about the news, right? This is all about the next chapter news and our thoughts on it. We're going to hit the highlights. We're going to offer some thoughts, but we're not going to do what I did in my video that I posted today where I went over every single nitty-gritty detail.
Link in the comments.
Well, we could start with the least exciting part.
Least
exciting. Let's start with that. Let's get it out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Rip the Band-Aid off.
So how did everybody's set championships go this weekend, if anyone had
that!
I don't think that was it.
How did yours go, James? Actually, let's do a tangent. We gotta have the tangent counter.
Great.
Yeah.
I finished both in first and last because I did not play any.
I'm like, how come you didn't tell us in Discord that you got first? I see. Okay.
I didn't.
Fair enough. Benny, how did yours go? How did ours go? Because we were at the same one for the first time ever.
Well, I was told that some guy named Heath showed up and he was a bounty player. And I was also told that he got 8th place.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, so first of all, I know we shouted them out a lot, but we're going to keep doing it because he keeps doing great things. Mikey at Tombkeeper put on a great show. Heard a lot of great feedback from the community. A lot of people showed up from far afield to come out. None of you out here know this, but where the shop is not exactly like downtown Vancouver. It's kind of out in the boonies, as it were. But great location, great team. And yeah, they put on a great show. They had little like gift bags for the prizes at the end, like Mickey and Minnie gift bags. No, even better. That was the one that was inside.
This was for top 8 as well.
Oh, right. But for like he had gift bags for everybody, and he had like mine had a Stitch keychain in it, and yeah, it was May 4th, so he had Star Wars postcards in there. He gave away random prizing like the new deluxe deck box and movie poster and Disney, of course. So anyways, just wanted to recognize him for putting on a great show. But he said, okay, we want to support the podcast, so we're going to put a bounty on the two of you. You're going to have 5 packs for the 5 rounds. If someone 2-0s you or splits but wins the second game, basically the tiebreaker game, they get the pack. Otherwise, you get the pack. I just gave the pack away to everyone each round regardless of the results. But, yeah, did all right. Ended up going with Emerald Steel, as I was discussing on last week. And
Emerald Steel.
I went in with 0 expectations. The first round was my third game, not match, third game of the set. I have not had time to practice at all. James, that face is priceless. I'm going to just cut that and put that on Twitter. Yeah, so 0 expectations, but managed to do well with it. Went 2-0-1 going into round 4. We ID'd round 4 because me and my opponent, doing the math, were both good. Round 5, my opponent chose not to split, and I 2-0'd, sadly. Sorry. But yeah, got in second seed into the top 8. But unfortunately, and I mentioned this to Nive on Twitter because he was talking about the math with the prizing. I'm like, a few extra packs for getting 7th through 2nd isn't really doing it for me. I had a 6 a.m. appointment at the airport with an hour drive home ahead of me, so I'm like, I'm just going to cut out. So I just conceded in top 8, took my cards, took my promos, and got out of there. So, yeah. So I would have liked to have competed for the map, but I'm like, I can't kill myself because I ended up going from the airport to work. I was on a work trip. And so I headed straight up from the airport to the job. So I'm like, I'm going to be beat tomorrow if I stick around long enough to play this through, especially if I do well. So, yeah, I just cut out. But Benny fought on in the top 8.
Yeah.
He was matched against the first seed, though. So that
I was
tough.
squeaked in there. And I matched against the first seed. He won game 1. Game 2, I won. And then it was game 3. And I made a really stupid move that I will be kicking myself for weeks, but it's good because it's like it was a learning moment. So I'm happy that I lost because I get to learn from it. I'm sad that I lost because I was right there. I was getting close enough that I could come back. But yeah, the stupid move was I had a ton of uninkables in my hand and a Pete and a shift Pete, and I decided, well, I've got 2 uninkables. I'm sure the next card I draw will be inkable. Then I can throw down Pete, another inkable. I can have Pete sing, Storm Rage on, and then I can shift my Pete quick for free. And nope. Instead, I just drew 3 more uninkables, and at the end, Kale said to me, why didn't you ink your Pete and your shift Pete? And I said, I realized by like the second or third draw that I said, I've already lost this because I've made quite a stupid move here.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah,
Those
I will.
uninkables, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You greedy man. All right. Well, you fought valiantly, sir, and let me just say that you came back strong in the last couple of rounds. So getting into the top 8, I think you should be proud of. So
yeah, I was happy with that. It was good enough for me.
Yeah.
Getting the shiny, getting the foil version of the Hero Hamada, I'm happy enough with that. I didn't need to get the playmat. I mean, It's always good to get another playmat, but at the same time,
Yeah.
can't win them all.
You don't want that obnoxious champion on there anyway. All right, so let's get back to these announcements. So, James, why don't you lead us off? What was one of the things that stood out for you from the next chapter?
I mean, now let's actually get into the thing that's probably the bummer.
Yes, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Of all bummers.
There's some bummers?
There's one, really. And that's the fact that Worlds is going to be for the contenders only. So the people who are going to Worlds at Walt Disney World on June 20th and 29th, which we found this out last week when they had a bit of a leak problem, and we found out some information that they revealed today, but we found out the World's dates and people started booking travel, and so they immediately came and did a real quick 10-minute thing where Greg Tito, the new communications manager, came in and said, hey, folks, Worlds is going to be for contenders only. They're plus ones and the casting team. And that's it. We're going to give them a VIP experience, all this kind of stuff. And as Eric put it in the video I put out today, everyone else was uninvited. It's unfortunate. It is absolutely not what we wanted. Not what we were expecting, because of course at D23 last year they did announce that Worlds would be this nice big event for fans with a nice small little challenge in the center for the contenders. And I understand that they just didn't have the manpower and the likely logistics of being able to put it together in the time frame, and all the other things that were happening with all the new hires, people coming and going, just everything involved. I can understand it, but it doesn't change the fact that it is a huge bummer.
Yeah.
It's just not great.
I do like that they kind of tackled, we did want to have you guys, we did want to have everybody there, but we didn't really, the feeling that I got from what they were saying was they weren't expecting such a turnout from every DLC, that knowing that if they invited just attendees, it would be a massive venue that they would need for it. So,
yeah. Well, let's hope for next year that they have the capacity to do that. The only other thing that I'll say on the subject is I just wanted to give my respect to the content creators, especially those with the highest platforms, that shared their critical feedback on the matter. Yourself, James, Eric, on your podcast. Rebecca, for me, stands out. She's got one of the biggest platforms and the most at risk, and I think she tackles it in the best way, which is if anyone takes it ill, shame on them. But obviously I'm sure she's still anxious to put that out there, but she put out some very heartfelt but critical feedback, and I got a lot of respect for that, so just wanted to shine light on that.
All right, that's it.
I was going to say, is there something good that you want to talk about, James? Is something happy you want to talk about?
Let's just start with something small, and that's the fact for Fabled, which is Set 9, coming out at the end of August for pre-release, and beginning of September for full release, which the dates are out there, or they'll pop up on the screen or something. But we're getting a collection starter set, which is going to be a binder like the Stitch and Evil Queen binders, a 4-card binder, 4-page binder. No. But it has the Golden Mickey art on the cover, which is awesome.
In color.
In color. 4 packs of Fabled and a Big Tink foil promo, which is the same style as the Lilo and the Mickey that we've gotten previously in gift sets.
Yeah.
And it's got a few other things, like a little booklet, I think. But this is basically their idea of the gift set for sitting on the shelves at Christmas time kind of thing, waiting for new players and parents and people buying gifts and all that kind of thing, and getting people interested in hey, here's a binder, here's a special promo, here's 4 packs.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Let me just say, if you're looking for the binder and not the promo, check your local Facebook marketplace after it's released, because there's probably going to be a fair few binders. I just wanted the promo.
Everyone's going to buy
packs.
4. They're going to want the packs and the four of the promos to have their playset of Tink promos.
Yeah.
This will be the I can't afford for Enchanted's upgrade in rarity.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But I think, like you said, it's the perfect one for parents, right? They don't know what necessarily they're looking for. This looks cool, and it accomplishes the job, right, for a kid that's new into it or whatever. It's
Exactly.
Good set.
Speaking of upgrade of rarity,
Oh yeah.
So in Fabled, we have new rarities.
yes,
We're getting rarities in Fabled. So coming out, we're going to have 2 new rarities. The first one is called Epic.
No.
which is
and
before.
This one is going to be between Legendary and Enchanted in
Yeah.
full rates.
Yeah.
And now,
Yeah.
Legendaries
Alternate
are
art.
about 1 every 6 packs, 4 per box on average,
Yeah.
booster box. Enchanteds are about 1 every 4 boxes.
Yeah.
So it's basically between 1 every 6 packs and 1 every 100-ish packs.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. So
What do you want?
One every 50.
What ratio do you want?
my assumption is 1 per box. I know you said, maybe 1 to 2. I think, yes, that 2 would be nice, but I think that's probably unlikely. I'm assuming 1 per box on average is going to be where we're at.
What about Magic? Yeah, Magic. Isn't it like 4 legendaries in a box or something like that? Not legendary. Yeah,
They call them mythics.
That's the one,
I
mythics.
don't know what I haven't open sealed Magic product in like a decade and a half.
yeah. I'd assume it would be something similar to that.
Yeah.
But 1 per box is, I think, is what everyone's thinking at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So in terms of the look, I mean, you'll see it on the screen here, but it's basically a not quite enchanted look. I think it looks almost as good as the enchanted. So it's like
It's
love it.
basically, it looks like set 1 and 2 Enchanteds with
Yeah.
the full art at the top, with the text at the bottom. It's going to be holofoil on the icons. It's going to be a rainbow foil across the card. And the characters, or whatever art they choose, is going to have that spot gloss that's currently on Legendaries.
Yeah.
So it's going to have foiling and gloss.
Yeah.
And so I think it's going to be pretty. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be looking really nice. And then the other rarity, be prepared.
Yeah. For the whales out there.
This
Oh.
is called Iconic, and as the name implies, it's going to be hard to find because they are the icons. And of course, who is better for the first 2 Iconics? Because there's only going to be 2. Okay, so the Epics, there's going to be 18, just like Enchanteds.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the Iconic, there's going to be 2 per set. And of course, the first one, they showed us Mickey, and the other one's going to be Minnie. Those are the first 2 Iconics. These ones are going to be harder to find than Enchanteds. Honestly, I think they're going to be near impossible to find. I think they're going to be so hard to find that if you find one, you're just going to like faint probably.
Yeah.
It's like if you
But-
pulled an Elsa in the first chapter, early days.
Basically, or now, if you manage to find some first chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 2 special things about it, besides the fact that it's going to be super hard to find, is it's going to have a custom Lore Star foil pattern for the foil that they created just for this card.
Yeah.
And it's going to have they call them 3D hot stamp effects on the card for like some kind of special cool, like super detailed foiling or something.
I would
Yeah,
assume
the
because Magic
textures.
does some textured, some raised ones,
Yeah.
which we kind of have with the legendaries, right? They're a little bit raised. What I imagine is instead of necessarily being the character, maybe it's bits and pieces of it.
Right.
I don't know.
Like the icons, the ink symbol,
Something.
the ink,
Yeah.
things like that.
I'd imagine like the veil that Minnie has kind of might be
Who knows? Yeah.
maybe Mickey's shirt with the pattern.
The way I kind of think about it is like, mattified, how they do the foiled mats. They'll pick like bits and pieces of it to foil out. That's kind of what I'm envisioning in terms of...
So showed it off on the next chapter stream. They actually had a card there that they were showing off, and of course they had to hold it like this the whole time. They're like this the whole time because they have the on the picture they have the ability blurred out so we can't see it. So they're always holding it like this.
Yeah.
It was so funny watching them trying to make sure that they always got it right.
Yeah. Let me just say, if you haven't watched the recording, you should watch it. I thought it was super cute. We'll come back to the rarity in a second, but tangent number 2, tangent counter. We're gonna have to. I just thought it was super cute the way they set it up like a talk show. I thought Greg, had a real kind of humanity and humor to him. So, yeah, I liked it.
And so what they did, so just so if you haven't watched it yet, you can go watch it on Twitch, or I think it's still up on Twitch. This is where they
YouTube
did
has
it.
the recording as well.
But YouTube also has it. Correct. So what they did is they did like an hour beforehand leading up to the pre-recorded bit, which everyone was wondering if it was pre-recorded, and they did a good job of making it look like it wasn't, but it was. And the live bit was Rochelle and Greg, along with content creator JD of JDZ Quest, who, when we were talking about Worlds, he was announced as one of the new casters.
Yeah.
So he'll be joining the team there. Tangent number 3, let's talk about the casters.
Yeah.
Rebecca is back, Liam is back, Brandon is back. JD is new, JDZ Quest. And technically new, but also coming back because he was in the EU only, is Baker. Lorcana Villain himself is coming. And these 5 casters, I think that this is an incredible team, and I am so looking forward to watching the weekend with them as the people presenting it to us.
Yeah.
If I had to not be there, which I wasn't going to be there anyway, but if I had to not be at Worlds, I wanted people like this presenting it to me and being the voice of the games.
I do want to take a minute to talk about JDZ also in the cast, because I heard a lot of people say like, "Oh, I didn't know who he was, but I absolutely love his energy." And I'm like, "Yeah, he did phenomenal." I'm like, "This is like the second casting job of his that I've seen," and I'm like, he always just brings great energy, and I just enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
So
100%. No, I think that was a
He's doing
great
job.
Loved him with Dan, loved him with Red Rose. Yeah, I love JDZ. The only one that I'm sad about is my favorite pairing. Like, I love everyone that they've included in there, but my favorite pairing was always Spessy and Baker. So I would have loved to have the two of them casting side by side again, but what can you do? They can't have everyone. So
Can't have everyone.
yeah.
Going back to the talk show though, did anybody else in here when they were watching the talk show go, I would like to go on this talk show one day. I would like to sit on this couch.
Seattle's not that far away. Just putting it out there. It's a little bit further for James, but
during the live, Greg said that. He's like, look, content creators, if you're in the area or you're going to be in the area or you want to travel to here, get in contact with us because we want you to come on.
Where's the contact info? Greg,
right?
we're coming, Greg.
Anyone who's at Ravensburger listening, the whole Overexerted team is ready anytime. Just let us know. I'm pretty sure any of us will call in sick to work or book a vacation day.
Yeah.
Right. I got vacation days to burn right now, so.
I'm about to burn all mine.
Hey, I can get
I'll
cheap
make
hotel
more.
rates. We can all go there, go down
Perfect.
to Seattle.
Nice.
You know what? I'll even let you guys can have the beds. I'll sleep on the cot. I'm fine with that. I'll even sleep on the floor or in the bath.
All right. Well, genuinely, we got to look into that. But
all right, back
we
to
were talking
reveals.
about rarities.
Rarities. So
Tangent.
this is iconic. This is their new rarity. Good luck if you find one. If you're not planning to collect it, congratulations on basically being able to afford all the Lorcana you want for that set.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say that binder, now that we've seen the binder, I feel like that's going to be another one of I feel like we're going to get an art for that. That's going to be a re-release, I think.
Oh, yeah. I could see them reprinting Brave Little Taylor. So the rarity, two things. One, I thought on your show, James, that you had a good guesstimate of what the pull rates will be for that. 1 every 5 cases. For me, I like even things, so my assumption is every 4 cases, every 4 boxes, every 4 cases, right? And then we eventually get one that's every 16 cases once we,
Every 40.
Right. But the biggest problem I have with this rarity, because I got no problem with whales having, you've got the prizing from DLC for the whales, right? I got no problem with whales having expensive cards. The issue that I have is the risk goes up inherently with the card. Like, we think about the Enchanteds. When it's a bust for collectability or playability or art or whatever, it's like, man, that's rough to open that Enchanted. Oh, bummer, right? I didn't open the Mufasa, I didn't open the Elsa, whatever. I opened the Belle's Workshop or Maurice's Workshop or whatever it is, right?
Right.
Belle's House.
Yeah.
The stakes go up even higher if they print a bad iconic, right? If there's an iconic that people aren't digging, that's bad for art, bad for collectability, bad for playability, or all of the above, certainly.
I feel like
That's going to
with
be a
there
feel
being
bad.
two set, I
Yeah.
think that they're going to have a much better chance of nailing it each time
Hmm.
and just giving us, actual iconic characters. I mean, come on, how many? All they have to do is like go through the princesses.
Yeah. Well,
And
I think what they've done with Fabled is make it the representation of the set, which I think would make sense for every set for me. Like, what's the ethos of this set, right? And have it that. Much like Eric was saying about the set champs, it should be about the ethos of the set. And I couldn't agree more. Which is why I have hope for the Iconics, because what I want to talk about is that Maleficent Dragon is the set champs card.
It's a good one.
Enchanted for Fabled.
So before we talk about the set champs,
Okay.
I know. Let's talk about why we're getting Maleficent as the set champs,
Yes,
and that's because
yes.
in Fabled we are getting reprints.
Yeah.
We're getting reprints of the first four set.
That was a good call out. We should say that.
And why? Why are we getting reprints though?
Because we're also getting rotation.
All right, we'll come back to that. But this is going to take a while
We'll
to
come
talk
back
about.
to
We're going to
rotation.
come back to Mana.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, everyone.
Pin it up. Rotation coming. So we're getting reprints. Over half of the set of Fabled is going to be reprints of the first four sets. They're going to pick and choose what they want.
Yeah.
So the first four sets is 816 cards.
Yeah.
You're going to get
Diablo!
just over 100 of them.
Getting reprinted.
Who knows? It's at least 103 are going to be reprints. Anyway, so we got reprints, and that's why we're getting the reprint of Maleficent Dragon, and that means they have chosen that one for the set champs, which means we are getting an alternate art Maleficent Dragon as the set champ card, and that means we're getting an enchanted Maleficent Dragon, which I think is amazing.
Yeah. So it'll only take me a moment to say why I'm so happy about Maleficent, then we can talk deeper about rotation and all that. Which is, I've been bemoaning since even Ursula, but at least Ursula was semi-playable, certainly since Mirabelle, and really I'm just echoing what Eric said. Mirabelle and Scar and now Hero, I'm sorry, he looks cool. He looks... no, anyways. There's a hero in there, I assure you. He looks cool, but they're just not playable at all, and not that iconic. Like, great, like the art was all fantastic, right? But not particularly iconic, not like Stitch level iconic, and not even remotely playable. Ursula's at least semi-playable, right? And might be again at some point if it's reprinted. But I was always like, we need at least a semi-playable and or a truly iconic. Like, give us something to compete over other than just the competition itself. Like the furor that people had during the first set champs for Stitch. Like, people were just ravenous for Stitch. I want to feel that every time. And I want the set champs to have the stakes of being like, this is a great card, let's go after it.
I went to 4 set champs just for that Stitch.
Yeah.
I would like about 80% of that, because that was way too stressful.
Sure. Sure, 80% I can go with it. Well, also, I don't want it to be so good that it becomes like a $700 card.
Yeah.
But good enough. Like, my biggest problem is I want to play with them. Because the really expensive enchantments, like even Stitch and certainly else and stuff like that, I can't really afford to play with those. I gotta keep them or sell them. But something like I was playing with the DLC promos, right? That's at the level that I'm okay. It's not so expensive that I can't justify playing with them because they're so cool. I want them in front of me. I don't want them on the shelf. But Mirabelle and all that, they're just on the shelf because what the heck am I doing with them?
Yeah, they're not playable. So you get them, you're like, cool, I got it. Keep the set going, and then move away.
So Maldragon is one that is semi-playable.
Maldragon is playable.
And super cool.
Yeah. And you'll notice on the reprints that it looks like the and on the epics and on the others, if you zoom in on the cards, on the logos for the rarities, that it looks like they're getting some foiling. Looks like we're getting some anti-counterfeit measures, and the legendary symbol looks like it's a honeycomb foil pattern instead of just a printed symbol. So
Excellent.
that's another new nice upgrade.
Yeah.
So let's get into rotation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you guys talk about rotation mainly. I'll just describe what is happening, and then you guys can talk about it. Rotation is where a card game will take a certain amount of cards from the past and remove them from the main playing, in this case, what Ravensburg and Lorcana calls the core constructed format, which is what we play at challenges and set champs and things like that. And they remove them from legality, and so only a certain amount of sets from the recent past. And in this case, they're getting rid of sets 1 through 4, which is exactly 2 years and older. And only the current sets from that point to now will be available until the next rotation, which right now is looking to be every year at the August/September release, which is the anniversary right after the Worlds. With the Worlds is the same every time in June and July.
Mm-hmm.
And so at most 8 sets will be legal, and when it happens, 5 sets will be legal every year. And now you guys can talk about whether that's a good thing or if you like it or what.
Well, you don't get off that easy.
I do and I don't. I mean, I obviously don't like that my entire Emerald Steel deck is going to be completely useless because I will have about 12 or less cards still remaining.
Maybe. We don't know what's going to be reprinted yet.
And then,
I reprinted.
I do, but I don't. And then I also have like this collector mindset that I'm not going to like. So like, I know that they said, and this is for anybody else who's out there who's wondering, anything that gets reprinted, they said you can play with those cards if you have the set 1 to 4 version. Oh, yeah. You don't have to seek out the new version. Now, me being the completionist of binders,
no,
I'm still going to get a full play set of the new set anyways and leave my 1 to 4s in those binders. So,
oh my goodness. So was it last week or the week before that we talked about rotation and kind of in theory? So I shared my piece then, but I'll give you the Cole's notes, which is I think it's absolutely necessary in any game. I probably would have held off if I was in charge. Would have held off maybe a couple more sets, but I think for the health of the game, you can't have just compounding cards more and more and more because new combos will come into play that you never anticipated. It's stress on the designers because they've got to factor in, okay, what card is this going to play with from the last 20 sets? Because we haven't had a rotation that I'm not even thinking about that's going to completely break it wide open. So you will get more and more bans and the momentum will build. You'll have to ban more and more and more because it'll just get out of control. So it frees up the designers to be more aggressive with things because they don't have to worry about how is this going to interact with everything. And it keeps it healthy, it keeps it fresh. Yes, from the collectible standpoint, it's unfortunate, but they stated their goal from the outset for this not to be an expensive game. Yeah. So all of you that want your cards to still, your Maui Sharks to still be $100. I know they're not quite that much, but anyways, like that's not their intent. They want it to be a cheap game to play, and so if cards go out and they drop in value, and then someone can get into Infinity, right? Is the
Infinity.
Yeah. Infinity will be the everything format. It'll be cheaper for them to get into that because the value tank, great. Right? So I think it's healthy for the ecosystem of the game. It's healthy for the financials of the game in terms of new players. And yeah, I'm for it. I would have waited a little bit longer, but I don't think that's all that important.
Being new to TCGs, this is my first one. Rotation. I since I haven't lived through it in other games, I really don't know if I'm going to like it or not. The idea of it seems logical to me.
Yeah.
Where, like you said, the devs needing to have a certain amount of knowledge and space to be able to push the boundaries without breaking them consistently and constantly with not remembering a card from 5 years ago. I get that. So I think that's okay. Again, also the collectability side of it is apparently this is going to devalue a bunch of cards, supposedly, which, you know, okay. I mean, I'm a little upset about that, but hey, I think the enchanteds are still going to be worth something because they're enchanteds.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go down in value. So I don't know. I guess I'll just have to wait and see what happens to really, judge, how hard I feel. But I'm playing with my cards.
Yeah.
The cards I don't play with, they just sit in a box or binder. So nothing changes. They're still my cards. I'll still play with them if they're going in a deck. So it doesn't really affect me because they're all my cards. They're not going anywhere.
So and that's another thing. Sorry, go ahead, Benny.
Oh, I was just going to say, sell them if you got them, essentially.
Well, here's the thing. You made a really great point, James, about stuff just sitting on the shelf or in the binders or whatever. Ask yourself, so if you're feeling bad about this at home, or James, you're feeling bad about it, ask yourself, are my buying patterns going to change? Which is to say, if I'm going to buy the same amount of sealed anyway, ultimately, you're only playing with 60 cards regardless. So was it the cards you had before, or are new cards now going to be playable because stuff rotated out? So there's going to be new cards from Shivering Skies, Azure Sea, Arcasia's Island that become playable because those cards rotated out. So you still have the cards, you're still playing with your cards. It's the fact that your older cards go down in value shouldn't really matter unless you're planning on selling. So if your buying habits aren't changing and your collecting habits aren't changing, in fact, if you're a collector, wait 4 sets to complete your collection, or wait a year and a half to complete your collection. Just get them once they bottom out.
Yeah, right. So now, if Diablo gets the boot, I'll buy one because I only have a play set, and I always for the first 4 sets I was putting away one for my collection. I'll finally be able to get that 5th one for my collection because I never really wanted to pay $30-$40 for it.
Yeah.
While I was buying the new cards, I had my play set. I could play with them if I needed to, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But now, hey, if it goes down to 15 or 10, hey, I'll pick one up. So yeah, I'm okay with it until something happens to make me not okay with it.
Well, I think the other thing is we don't know what the future holds in terms of maybe Infinity is going to be really popular. And it's going to grow.
So let's mention the Infinity constructed format is going to be all cards from the beginning are legal, except for a ban list that is kept just for Infinity.
Distinct.
And we don't know.
Yeah,
it's not the same as the Hiram and
I would hope they unban everything to begin with.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I was
go back at it.
Right.
Yeah, bring back old Bucky.
Genuinely,
not happening.
Yeah.
Still not happening.
I think because they errated it, and this is why I'd rather they banned it, right? Because then you can go back. But now that they've errated it, it's like, so, yeah, because ultimately, I think in Magic we would term it as vintage sets. Vintage and Legacy is the term in Magic. I think Eternal sets, part of the appeal is that they get kind of kooky. They get a little busted, right? Don't, for the people that saying, oh, I'm going to miss playing with the cards that I'm playing with now, it's like, well, you still can. It'll just be a different format, right? Just like multiplayer, just like Pauper, just like...
Yeah. And they even said that they're gonna have regular constructed with the rotation, but there's also going to be side events for Infinity at DLCs.
Yeah, and so if you remember it, that the DLCs after the first couple, they had what they called competitive constructed events with a room for 300 to 500 people.
Yeah, massive.
And they ran 1 or 2 of those a day.
And big payouts too.
Oh yeah.
So really good payouts, and there's nothing stopping them from running 1 core competitive constructed and 1 infinity competitive constructed. So if you are if that's the thing, I want to play with my cards, and so infinity constructed sounds like it's for you, make sure you actually are asking for it, and you are, when they do infinity constructed things, you attend when you can, when it's possible, and make sure your voice is heard, because if it's popular and there's demand for it, they will do it. They will make sure that as the more demand, they will just keep increasing the size, the pricing, because it's just there has to be demand in order for them to do it. So make sure you're demanding.
And third party too, right? Third party tournaments.
Yep.
There could be a whole, PPG series around Infinity. So, cool.
All right. So all of this is happening, and of course we have another set coming in less than a month.
Yeah,
or
right.
Just
it feels like we're bypassing that. Like, I know they covered some of it on there, but it feels like we're looking at that.
We had like almost no cards or anything revealed from the Reign of Jafar, the set. Mm-hmm. But got so many cards, and it wasn't so in the next chapter we got a bunch of stuff, but then like immediately after, like Amazon pre-order site updated, the website updated, and we got like another like 20 more cards. Yeah. We're not going to cover all the cards. We'd be here till tomorrow. But I think what we want to mention is the Palace Heist, the new Illumineers quest, because this is the end of the season, and we're going to be fighting the big bad, and that big bad is Jafar, of course, the High Sultan of Lorcana. But the Palace Heist has been upgraded, and it's going to be in a box like a regular board game. It's going to have a board like a regular board game.
Yeah, I like that.
It's going to come with deck boxes, so you can put your cards in them. Everything's cool about it. It's a definitely upgrade from the Deep Trouble as far as packaging, and the play is going to be a little different, but it's basically the same. It's you versus the game in a co-op environment. Yeah. Very cool. If you're interested in that, I highly recommend picking it up because it's a fun way to play. But we're going to skip right by that real quick. Show it on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Nothing to say about it? Yeah, big Jafar. But let's go into I think what may be the best thing. I don't know. There's so many best things about this set.
There was so much.
Let's just go straight into a really good card. As we mentioned, the High Sultan of Lorcana. There's a new card. It's a 5-cost uninkable, 3 lore, an awesome ability. He's a 4/4 statted, where when he quests, you can discard a card. You can draw a card and discard a card. If you discard an illusion, you can play it for free. It says free on it. I don't care. It's a good card. It says free on it. But the main reason why this is so good is because this looks like it's going to be a powerful card, especially with illusions, and there's going to be a bunch of illusions in this set, because this is also the set champs card. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to get an enchanted version of this as the set champs, and it's going to be playable, which is crazy to me. Right?
Yay!
Playable card as a set champs card.
Yes. I mean, the uninkable always kills me, but I think if you're going to have an uninkable card in your deck, this is one to have. A card that reads draw and free and 3 lore.
While you're doing it, go ahead and get 3 lore.
And a high strength body to avoid any strength-based removal. Right. So, lots to love about that Jafar. And the art they showed the art on the Enchanted, right? I'm not making it up in my mind. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful, actually.
Yeah. Stunning. Great. I love what you said, James, on your show today, which was, this might be the first time, and probably will be the first time, that a person might play the set champs card to win the set champs card.
Right.
I thought that was a great bit on your part.
Might be the first time.
Yeah.
What else we got? Any other comments about that besides it's awesome?
Benny, are you gonna switch to purple steel now?
No, but I have definitely already reached out to Tombkeeper and said, "Hey, Mikey, just wanted to let you know, can I get 2 boxes of Reign of Jafar and 1 case of Fabled, please?"
Yeah. I think Fabled might be the first set that I buy sealed, even though there's going to be a lot of reprints.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for what they're going to do with the enchantments for that set.
I'm just excited to see, and I'm just gonna say it. Nicholas Cole enchanted Powerline. I'm just gonna make that guess. I'm gonna say I made the guess now, so that in 3-4 months
you can play this back as
we can loop this, and I can just sit there and go, "Told you so."
I saw someone mention that maybe the eye to eye art that we saw, which it's most likely eye to eye. Come on, we all know that.
Oh, it's eye to eye. Yeah.
It
No
might
question.
be. It might be the enchanted art.
Ooh.
That would
Like,
be
I mean,
so
it's
good.
good enough for enchanted
God,
art,
please
right?
be a good card too, please.
If you and your opponent
Speaking
don't
of
see eye to eye, they automatically lose and you win.
Nice. So speaking of enchanteds, they did reveal another enchanted, and that's the Jasmine enchanted from Reign of Jafar, which another beautiful card
Yeah.
with the sand effect and the little bits on it, and the Raja, the illusion or whatever that is, Raja, just gorgeous. So if this is the style of this set, it's another winner.
That was
another banger.
going to be my question to you guys: is do you think that the sand border and also the fact that it was sand scarabs on the side, you're all seeing it now,
The gold scarabs.
is going to be the kind of design choice for the enchanteds for this set?
Yeah. Seems like it.
Yeah, it seems like. I don't know, because it depends on if every character is, I mean, is every character going to fit into that theme, or is, like, speaking of a new franchise, we're getting Bambi, by the way, in this set. I mean, is a Bambi enchanted going to really fit with a Scarab stand theme?
I mean, how many cards fit with a pirate theme? But they made them pirates. Right?
That's true. That's true.
So
Wait. We've got pirates? Do we need ninjas soon?
I mean, if they do it tastefully, I would really like an Asian themed Lorcana set. That'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Nice, but yeah, that Enchanted Jasmine. So that's. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do for the Fabled Enchanteds. So I think between some reprinted Enchanteds maybe and the new Enchanteds, regardless.
We saw one.
I know, but it's the set champs one, so we don't know what that's going to match.
No, we saw another Enchanted. We saw a reprint Enchanted.
Which one beside Mal?
For Fabled, we saw the Honey Wizard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I mean, you got to go after for that alone, right?
Amazing. That card
Why
is.
They have to make it a vanilla. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I know they've already made a Honey Wizard mat, but they have to make the Enchanted Honey Wizard mat.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything. I mean,
Matified, get on it.
We have everything. You could play your entire deck, counter, mat, sleeves, everything Honey Wizard. Now you can put Enchanted Honey Wizards in that deck.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you got to find a way. So yeah, I think Fable I might have to buy some sealed product for once.
Yeah. I'll probably be just buying the normal amount and hoping to get some good pulls, right?
Yeah,
hope to get
that
boxes.
iconic.
And iconic. The problem is like, everyone's like, "Ooh, iconic! How much are you going to sell that for?" And I was like, "It's going in the binder."
Yeah.
Oh, I'll sell it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I know. Other people are like, "No, that's paying for my next set." I was like, "Whatever." Yeah, no. It's the stupid collector brain.
I understand it. It's Fable.
So, yeah.
It looks so beautiful. You need it as much as you can.
Right. So a ton of cards are revealed. Actually, it looks like if you noticed, they put up the schedule. We are going to get a deluge, an avalanche of reveals over the next week.
We're going to be busy.
Prepared for 5-10 cards a day, something like that from all across the world. Plus, they're doing 3 main stages on Discord over the next week. To talk to Dev and Story and what was the other one? Art teams. Just all this stuff. Yeah. So much stuff.
Y'all were asking for communication. You're going to get communication.
Right? But so they ended the main portion of the next chapter with a reveal of set 10 coming in quarter 4, which has been end of November-ish, the last couple years. And the set 10 is going to be called Whispers in the Well, and they gave us a piece of key art, and that's about it. And they're going to be new glimmers called Ethereal Glimmers. On this art, we have Detective Mickey-ish, some kind of Detective Mickey. We have an Ariel that looks like something's going on. She might be an ethereal glimmer. We have Venturo with red eyes.
Yeah.
And the announcement of a franchise coming to Set 10 in the art in the background with
You look
the
really
gargoyles.
closely
You have to look really closely.
on the left-hand
The
side.
gargoyles are coming to Disney Lorcana.
Yeah. I'm more excited about Darkwing Duck, but I'm really excited about Gargoyles nonetheless.
Who? What? Who? What? Who's coming?
Spoiler!
Darkwing Duck!
Yeah, so by the way, Twitter account out there is Darkwing Duck in Disney Lorcana. You can finally say
They
yes.
did it today. They did it today. They just posted yes.
I gotta find that and put that up here because I love that. Darkwing
So
Duck was my big
Darkwing,
gem.
Darkwing is coming in 2026.
Yeah.
But there's also something else in Whispers from the Well.
Yes, so we got this announcement at D23, right?
The Horned King.
And that,
Yes.
it was Cauldron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Cauldron was confirmed for Whispers in the Well is when that Black Cauldron will be added to the game.
It's gonna be a Merry Christmas.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I hope you
So
guys are
that-
fine parting with money, because
Hope you
it's all uphill from here.
Yeah.
So that's all the main reveals. They did that hour beforehand. They didn't really reveal anything in that. But after the main thing, Rochelle and JD and Greg came back into the studio and were live again and basically just chatted about stuff for like another hour. And they talked a little bit about they gave a little bit more information about things here and there. The Ravensburger Play Hub is coming. It's not fully active yet, but it is definitely coming. Maybe this week. I'm not sure. That's the information I heard. But it maybe they're having to do a bit more maintenance. But retailers can definitely use it, and they should be transferring over from Melee, and it will be our new hub for all things organized play and Lorcana going forward once they activate it.
I want to make sure that I didn't mishear, but did somebody not say that there will be more DLCs coming this year?
Oh yeah, they
Well, I
did.
suppose that's a bit of information.
It's I'm sorry, are we not in halfway through? No, not halfway through. Almost halfway through May at this point. Like
Here's
we're a quarter of the way through May, and all of a sudden we got DLCs.
All right, settle down.
We got
Yeah.
7 months left. What are they going to throw all 12 of them on the same
no.
day?
We have an announcement of an announcement.
Yes.
because
Okay.
they will be announcing the DLC schedule. Their plans are so far. It looks like they are going to meet this plan, and that is they're going to announce the DLC schedule for season 2 at Worlds during the
Okay.
stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they said that the DLCs should start after rotation.
Yeah.
So that means the earliest it could
They will-
happen is September of this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm anticipating like 2 to 3 before the end of the year, like
Right.
on each
And-
side of the pond, as it were.
Right. And if we are going to be getting world championships before rotation each year, which it looks like we will, that's June or July. So it gives us from September-ish after rotation to May, April or May for the DLC season, which is about 6 to 7 months of a season.
Yeah.
And then leading into the championships and worlds. And then if we know in advance, they can be all like a month apart. It doesn't matter because we will know 6 months in advance and we'll plan our travel and our trips and everything like that. So the issue with, of course, this time with Worlds and the Nationals or Continentals was that we didn't have an announcement that far in advance. And so travel was a bit of a tricky thing for a lot of people. But now they are planning, the plan is for them to announce the entire season at once.
Ah.
Gosh, I
Yeah.
wish Worlds wasn't in the summertime.
In Disney
Summertime
World.
in Florida is not my cup of tea,
But
but
it won't necessarily be at Worlds every time.
that's true.
They don't. That's not confirmed.
If they can just have them in Canada every time, specifically in the cooler regions of Canada for the summertime.
We have cooler regions of Canada in summer.
I mean, cooler than Florida.
I'd say, wasn't it like
yeah.
42 degrees Celsius last year or something like that? It was
Oh my
ridiculous.
All right, we gotta wrap things up because I gotta go to sleep. But I wanted to say about the Play Hub. Just to set expectations for everyone, yes, we definitely got to do the pack, and I've got to do my moment of gratitude, or one of us does. Set expectations, or limit your expectations, which is to say it's a brand new piece of technology. It's not going to be perfect when it first comes out. The reason why I think they want to do this is because they will control it, so they can be a lot more nimble with adjustments to it, fixes, improvements. So it will improve over time, inevitably. So don't judge it by day one. I know there's already been some issues with it at the start. Maybe a preemptive launch. But regardless of what we get, it's still a good thing that it is under their umbrella now and that they'll be able to make improvements on it.
And I don't like to speak ill, but it's not like Melee has set a high bar for them to meet. So if they just like one notch above Melee as their starting point, they're already like 100 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Melee was good for what it was, but I'm kind of glad to see that they kind of wanted to take over and take initiative. And like you said, no dig against Melee or anything like that, but it's nice to see that they actually wanted to have more hands-on for a better experience for everyone, and kind of be able to craft it the way that they want it to get out into the world. So I'm excited to see that.
Nice.
Did you want to do a moment of gratitude before opening?
No, let's do packs and then we'll end with that. And we got to go quickly this time because we each have a pack this time.
Yeah, Heath actually has packs.
Yeah, because I played in a set champs once.
And won something.
Yeah.
I have a moment of gratitude as well.
Perfect. Then I'll let you run, James. I think let's keep to 1 week. Mike can wait till next week. So, love it. All right. I'm going to go first because I'm going to be quick. Can we even see it? Okay. We got Elsa. I got Roger. I'm going to say, Benny, you're going to draft this one. We got Tramp. Oh, sorry, Katie. Matchmaker. We got the training staff. This Lady Clock. Okay.
Not bad. That'll
Cusco. Okay.
Cusco.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
Not necessarily draft worthy, but I'll take that.
Nice. Look at that.
And
super rare foil.
Cool. All right.
Hongo.
What are you drafting out of this? I mean, money aside, because obviously you're taking.
I was gonna say value. I'm taking Scrooge.
But for draft, what are you taking out of this bag? We got Rhino. We got Cusco, Lady Clock, Phantom Bolt.
I'm between the Blot, the Cusco, and the Cluck, kinda. I mean, I do actually. You know what? I'm just gonna go Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, I'm a Rhino too. Rhino's actually really busted. He's worth the 6 cost on Inkable. I hate 6 cost on Inkables in draft, but he's worth it. He is.
And right at that 6 spot, he drops down and the game changes. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, James, you want to go next, and Benny, you can save the best for last.
Bring up the rear.
All right, I got to sleeve that Scrooge, by the way.
Ooh.
Sweet. Right, what do we got here? We've got
Moana.
We've got the Yzma, which is a very nice card, a fun card in the Chernobog deck. We've got the Canine Crunchies. Love it. We've got the Stabbington, one of the Stabbington brothers. Is it the non-rush one?
Yeah.
Who's that? Another Yzma.
Yeah. It's a multi-Yzma pack.
Hey! What do we got here? I'm trying to read these from like
Amethyst Coil.
Yeah.
Amethyst. What are we talking about? Amber Coil. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, Amber Coil.
Penny.
I'm fired.
We're still learning the colors, folks.
We started with alphabets for me.
It's Amethyst.
There it is.
He was just being prescient. It's Nostradamus.
You were just predicting the future, Benny.
Wait, is that an enchanted I see?
Right? Oh my gosh.
I wish, right? What's this?
Donald Duck.
This Donald?
Yeah.
Nice. I like this Donald.
Ugh. Womp womp. Alright, here comes the enchanted.
No.
Peg.
The enchanted peg, obviously.
Peg.
Right? Enchanted peg. I mean... Wasn't a great pack. Benny, what do you want on that one?
Ooh.
Go ahead, Benny. You got it. You're on the clock here.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Amethyst.
I'm on Penny. So
yeah, I'd
I'm on
probably
Penny,
take
yeah.
Penny or Peg.
yeah.
Yeah.
None of them like thrilled about pick one, pack one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
well.
Hey, until you revealed Penny, I was on Hey Hey. So
Unconventional tool.
Hey, don't call me names.
These are
Honey
unconventional.
Marin. Honey Marin. Okay, this one drove me nuts. I'm just gonna say
Toulouse.
Toulouse, but as they said on the stream, Toulouse.
Who said that?
I didn't want to point fingers, but JDC called him Toulouse,
Oh no.
and I was like, "Come on, man!" And then he called Marie Mary, and I was like, "No, you're killing me!"
Oh boy.
Everybody's favorite, Grunge.
Hey, you're the one that taught me how to say that, so
Baymax's charging station.
this is another bad pack. My pack
Aquila?
is so much better than these. Okay,
There you go.
Moana. Yeah, there you go.
Moana.
Evasive with some plus.
Oh,
There you go.
just as I was calling it out, it got a lot better.
Perla.
Yeah, right.
Still getting bad.
Yeah, Gaetan.
Yeah.
Iago.
Ooh.
Nice. This is a good pack.
This turned into a very good pack at the end.
Tramp?
I actually really like
Wow,
Tramp and
look at
Tramp.
that.
Ah, foil training staff. We don't
I
have
think
the
I'm
luck
stuck
of Great
between
Tito.
three. For me,
Well,
I'm
this-
stuck
this is a
between
good
Tramp,
pack.
Iago, and Perla. Wow. I think I go Perla, but it's tight. Iago's very good. I think I'm biased towards Tramp. I don't think he's as good as the other two. I've just really enjoyed him in draft. What do you think, James?
Yeah, I'd have a tough decision. This one is one I would be sitting there and everyone would be like, James, pick up the pace. You're taking too long.
Yeah, I think I'm on Perla there, but I wouldn't fault you for any of those.
I'd probably do Perla or Iago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moment of gratitude, James. Do
So,
tell us this good story, man.
It's a good story. It's basically my moment of gratitude is my wife, Beth, spent many hours putting together the slides that on my video, but also that you just saw because I just like
I
there,
stole them.
put it too. Yeah. She spent many hours doing that. She actually is the one who edited my video and put it all together. And basically, so this is how it works. I talked for an hour and a half with Eric, and then she did all the work. It's essentially what happened. So I would like to thank my wife for doing all of that work and making my video look as good as it did and being awesome.
That is a beautiful story to share. Thank you.
Here we go.
That is a great one. And hey, where would we all be without our wives, man? Like, we'd be lost.
Shout out to James's wife and all the wives who put up with all the crazy Lorcana husbands.
Yeah. Fantastic. All right, shall we wrap it up, Benny?
Yeah, sure. And speaking of Eric, ask him when he wants to come on, James. We'll get a fourth co-host on here. I know you guys had him on all the time.
We already speak over each other too much. So many people.
So that video, just go to YouTube, search the Dan Regal Lorcana, whatever. There's a link. There's a link in the show
description, in the comments, probably. Like, let's just put it everywhere. Let's just I'll blast it on the screen. Just
right across our foreheads like tattoos.
Yeah.
I had to do one of those YouTube shots. For the thumbnail.
Perfect.
Anyway,
All right.
Benny, go.
Thank you all for tuning in and joining us on this magical journey. We hope you'll join us again soon, and you can find us everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Make sure you check out our videos on YouTube as well, and thanks for tuning in. We love you, and we appreciate all of your time spent listening to our voices.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.